We are back on the Morning Brew. I love this. We have almost royalty with us. Well, you got a crown anyway.
Yes.
This is Marissa Livingston. She is Miss New Mexico 2015, and you are Miss New Mexico in the Miss America competition.
Yes, that's correct.
And there's a huge difference. I think people forget that there's Miss USA, there's Miss America. Oh, look at that. We have a photo too of you getting crowned here. This is awesome. So there's Miss USA, Miss America, Miss whatever. There's several
different systems, yes.
But the Miss America is it's actually a scholarship competition. It's the big one. It's the longest running of all of the pageants that are nationwide, right? And it really is a scholarship competition to find. Basically, how much did you win anyway?
I have been awarded about $10,000 in scholarship money since I've been competing within the Miss America organization. And you're completely right. Yeah, the Miss America organization is very much so scholarship-based and platform-based, so you really focus your efforts on community service.
Right. And there's also a talent part of this, too, which I love. Because the Miss USA is more of a modeling competition.
It's true.
And you guys have to have a talent. What is your talent?
I'm a dancer, so I will be performing a jazz dance at Miss America.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. I've been a classically trained dancer since I was 3, so ballet, jazz, tap, hip-hop, everything. I've been training right here in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
I love it. Well, maybe when the Howlin' Coyotes get back on, we can do some swing.
Yeah, and I'll do some like improv. Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay. Yeah, we dance with those guys, but Tony never lets me lead.
Oh.
So how did you get started in all the pageant stuff yourself? How did you?
Yeah, well, I had graduated from college, actually, from the University of New Mexico, and I just was interested. A former Miss New Mexico was a great friend of mine, and she always was trying to get me to try a pageant, and I was like, it's not my scene, I'm not a pageant girl, and I gave it a shot, and I realized the benefits of it because of the scholarship money that you receive directly to help support you in college as well as pursuing a master's degree.
Did not being a pageant girl actually help you think?
It definitely did, and I think Miss America is definitely trying to stay away from the pageant Patty. They're wanting the girl next door, just the real girl who you can talk to and anyone can relate to.
Right. What is your platform?
Yeah, my platform is called For the Kids, and it supports Children's Miracle Network hospitals through dance marathons. So specifically,
through dance marathons.
Yes. So specifically the UNM Libothon right here.
Oh, I know about this. And this is like, it's a 24-hour, like, you've got to dance like all day and all night kind of thing.
Yeah, so there you stand for long periods of time.
Which sounds horrible.
And there's there's no sitting or resting, and that's somewhat to emulate the same struggle that the kids at the hospital are going through.
Okay.
So it's all in support of them, but there's entertainment, games, dancing, of course, and the Miracle families all come out. It's just a great cause, and it helps to promote awareness as well as raise a lot of money. In the past 2 years, we've raised about $70,000 for Children's Miracle Network hospitals.
That's very cool.
Yes.
So, and you were heading out, what, in just a couple of days?
Just a couple of days. I leave on Sunday for Miss America.
Wow. And where is the competition this year?
It's in Atlantic City, New Jersey.
Excellent. And this is the thing, I mean, are you prepared for national TV? Do other coaches? I mean, how do you even prepare for that?
Yeah, I've really just been working on strengthening all my skills that I brought to the state competition. You know, obviously these types of interviews help me because I have to be on, on key. And so I've just been really working hard. As a dancer, you're always trying to perfect your craft. So I've been really working hard on my talent. Just been brushing up on all the current events and, really studying hard for my interview and obviously keeping up with my fitness because there is a fitness component as well.
There absolutely is. I know that with this too, there's that big interview portion beforehand. So with the Miss America thing, little secret here, I actually got to be a judge a few years ago.
Okay, very cool.
For the Miss America competition for Miss New Mexico. It was great fun. And I had a great time. I met so many wonderful people. And in the interview portion, they really grill the contestants really well. They say things like, Donald Trump, go.
It's true, they do. They can ask you anything in the world. So if it's about your platform, about your personality, about your background, controversial topics, current events. And so you really have to be up to date on everything. So that way when you walk into that interview room, you're confident you can answer really anything.
Right. One of the things I found too is that I've seen some of the contestants down the line later, and they're like, once they found themselves becoming news junkies, that's something that seems to have stuck with them for their whole life.
It's very true.
Is that something that happened with you too?
Yeah, and you just get in the habit of, waking up and reading the newspaper every day or scanning through, the headlines on your phone, just keeping up to date with those types of things. And I think it's important just to be aware of what's going on, the news in our country and our state and, the world.
Right, right. Well, I think there's What do you do? I know that a lot of people have that, and we all have seen that poor girl from several years ago who they asked her about, I don't remember what it was, but she went off on like a weird, there's maps in Iran, and like that's not typical, and I think a lot of people think that is what the pageant is.
And a lot of people do have a misconception as to what pageants are, and you know, I feel for girls that are in that situation, because when you're on national TV or you're in front of a crowd of thousands of people, it is nerve-wracking. And I knew she, you know, wanted to communicate her thoughts better, and then she just kept fumbling, and it just was a spiral, you know, downward. But you know, it's just about being true to yourself and really thinking. Before I get asked my on-stage question, which is like the dreaded part of the competition.
Oh, right.
I always just think, Marissa, and take a deep breath, and then just speak, you know, eloquently.
Right. Well, I know there is some coaching that goes along with this, and with the coaching part of it, do they give you these fake on-stage questions to answer?
So we have like a prep team that's our board of directors and my actual director. So they have set up like mock interviews for me, which are really, really helpful. And I like to think of the on-stage question as just an extension of my private interview with the judges.
What do you not want to be asked about?
You know, I've been working so hard. I think I can really be asked anything. I think at this point, you just have to know that you are communicating your thoughts and your opinions. And yes, you have to do it in an eloquent way, but I really feel confident going into that interview room that I've been working so hard that I will best be able to represent the state.
That's cool. And for you guys have a hashtag too. It's Miss America Vote.
Yes.
And what I would love to see, and I might get on my phone in a minute. I want to send you some on-stage questions that I would love to have some answers to.
Okay.
We'll hashtag that Miss America Vote. We're gonna have the Howlin' or the Lost Coyotes here take us off on the Morning Brew with Friends.